Hi friends, welcome back. Hope you all are doing good. Today let us bake a bread incorporating some pumpkin and some other spices to increase the nutritive value of the bread. And we'll be baking this bread using semolina flour. So let us see how to bake this super delicious pumpkin bread. To make this bread, here I have taken 200 grams of peeled and chopped pumpkin. Into that we'll add about 3 tablespoons of water and cook it. Here I have microwaved it. You can cook it on stove top also, and then we'll blend it in a blender. Here I've taken a small piece of ginger also and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. The ginger and turmeric gives the bread a nice flavor and also a beautiful color. So here I have blended the pumpkin and we'll keep this aside. Now we'll soak 2 tablespoons of mixed seeds in 1 tablespoon of water and keep it aside. In a bowl, 1 teaspoon of yeast and 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and 80 ml of milk, lukewarm milk. Mix it well. Here I have taken instant yeast. If you're using active dry yeast, just activate the yeast and then mix it with the pumpkin and the flour. And into this we'll add 400 grams of fine semolina or chiroti rava and 1 teaspoon of salt. If you're using normal rava, just powder it in the mixer and then use it. Mix it well. You can use your hands also. Initially it might look a little dry, but the dough will come together, and if it is not at all coming together even after mixing by hand, then you may add a teaspoon of liquid. Now the dough has come together very well. Now we'll allow this to rest for 15 minutes, and after that we'll be kneading the dough. After 15 minutes, now we'll transfer this onto a work surface and knead it well. We'll use the stretch and fold method to knead the dough. We'll have to knead this for about 15 minutes. Initially the dough will break like this, but after we knead it, it will become a soft and supple dough, elastic dough. Till that time we'll have to knead the dough. Now the dough has become soft and elastic. See how it is stretching so nicely. Now into this we'll add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use oil or even butter. Now we'll knead the dough again so that the oil is well incorporated into the dough. Now the oil is properly mixed into the dough and the dough has become very soft. Now we'll make a nice ball and transfer it into the bowl and allow it to rest for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours till it becomes doubled in size. Now the dough has risen well, and now we'll give it a short knead and shape the bread. For that we'll transfer this onto a well floured surface and flatten it with our hands or use a rolling pin. Now let us spread the soaked seeds. You can also mix it into the dough before rolling it out. Now we'll roll the dough into a tight log and we'll transfer this into a well greased loaf tin. Here I have used a 9 by 3.5 inch loaf tin. sprinkle some seeds and press the dough nicely into the pan, and we'll cover it and allow it to rest for about half an hour to 45 minutes till it doubles in size. Depending on the weather conditions, it might take more or less time. Now the dough has risen well. We'll bake it at 200 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. Now the bread is beautifully baked. We'll remove it from the loaf tin while it is still hot and allow it to cool thoroughly before slicing. Now the bread is cool. We'll slice the bread. Hope you liked the video. Do try the recipe and let me know how it turns out. The bread is so soft and fluffy and really flavorsome. Thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.